Like here you Q, then you back off. You shoot ward, you're so safe. If she Qs you, you know that the Q of Anivia, look at this, it's you have time to react to it. Look at this. It goes towards you. Yeah. It's like a ball that is throwing you. You have a lot of time to like walk up, auto attack her, and E out. So you see how safe we played here. Look at this. Look at your clicks. You're playing so safe, and the poor people, you should have been here right now. The poor people are fighting here. You wasted like 4 to 5 seconds, and we both know that in League of Legends, even 1 second can be huge. And you try to kill them here. And here we can win. Let's see what we're gonna do. So here you can theoretically flash in, but there is no way out. So you have to play it slow. This is fine. You flash out, you flash out, you flash out, like right now, fast. And then you can, after the wall is gone, you can keep chasing them because your E is gonna come up and you can play from there. These plays are outplayable. These plays are outplayable. I'm not concerned with this. This is a bit like this is a... If you can outplay this, you're master tier. But hey guys, besides here in today's video, we're actually gonna learn so much about AD carry, decision making, laning phase, and we're gonna focus specifically on fundamentals that can be applied on any AD carry. So no matter what you play specifically, you're gonna learn in this video fundamentals for laning phase, fundamentals for later stages. So this is an insane video and it can help you. I recommend you to watch it multiple times so you make sure 100% that you learn all of the things and you apply all of the things. This video is going to be amazing if you want to improve, if you want to climb, if you want to get better. Enjoy.
Yeah, sometimes I just felt a bit lost on the map, like I didn't know what to do.
Yes. Okay. Good. So you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Yes. So you see my Discord stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, good. So in the beginning, in the champion select, this is what I always do. If I'm second pick or first pick and support is third pick or jungle is third pick, I always try to swap. If they don't want it, it's fine, but I try to always have a counter pick if possible. Even though some people will tell you AD carry is blind pickable, it always feels nice to see the draft first before you pick. So that's like an extra tip. Okay, so the plan here against Kalista Pike was to, well, not die in the lane because you have Bard Ezreal, so you're not expecting to win. But since you have PTA, you can try to play relatively aggressive because you're gonna have a lot of damage. In this matchup, I told you that you should ask your jungle to not leash. What are the advantages of that, and when would you say you should do that?
We had a poke lane and they were in a engaged lane, so by not leashing, we got prio, which means they couldn't dive on us early.
True,
and that also meant that we could poke them out.
True.
And they couldn't do much in return.
True. So if you are in the enemy team, do you leash the enemy bot lane?
Probably not, no.
Exactly. Why?
Because I don't want to lose prio.
Exactly. Whether you're Kalista, you don't want to lose prio against an Ezreal Bard. Whether you're Ezreal, you don't want to lose prio against Kalista Pike that can sit into a brush. Very important. When you play lanes that are reliant on having the push, Senna Ezreal, or Ashe Ezreal, or Bard Ezreal, or Karma Ezreal. Janna Ezreal is not so strong in terms of the poke. Milio Ezreal, Morgana Ezreal, Lux Ezreal, Soraka is so OP early one Ezreal. Or simply maybe you have a different AD carry like Ashe, or a different AD carry like Jhin, you need priority because you have long range. If you play Samira, you don't need prio because it doesn't have much poke. So if you need priority by having two champions that they are reliant on having prio because they are double range or double poke matchup, you should always consider to ask to not leash. Or same thing works if they need prio. They have the Caitlyn Senna, they have the Caitlyn Lux, they have the, you still don't want to leash. In one situation, let's say now you don't want to leash because as Ashe, Soraka, you don't want to lose the lane by getting poked. But if it would be Yasuo with let's say Alistar, you still don't want to leash because with this lane, what can you do against these people? Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase, just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett. both transform into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visite.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against. What can you...
Nothing much.
Yes. Yeah, so if you don't leash, they can't really do much. So if you know you can higher your chances by winning the lane by a lot, by not leashing, you can always consider doing it. Always. Whether it's you that you don't want to leash or them, because if I'm Yasuo, do we want to leash?
Probably not, no.
No, because I know that if Ashe is leashing and I don't, what can happen in the lane?
I can get prio and bully them out of lane.
Exactly. So you see there are two types of lane. A lane where you don't want to leash because you don't want to lose the lane. Lanes where you want to leash because you want to win harder, you know? And if it's Yasuo Alistar, what he should do with the push, what you should do with the push when you get in the lane is simply you get a prio and after that you zone them. This is the reason why you're getting prio, to poke them. But if it's Yasuo Alistar, the reason why they are getting prio is not to win the lane, is to push so they don't get poked. So they need to push and then keep pushing because they can't push and poke. So for example, if it's, let's say you play Vayne and I play Yuumi and enemy has Caitlyn and they have like Karma, the Vayne has to not leash, Caitlyn has to not leash because Vayne needs prio, Caitlyn needs prio. Vayne, what she does, she was gonna get poked if she loses prio, so what she does, level 1, she goes to the wave, she pushes like a psycho, then when the next wave comes, she pushes like a psycho. Like she's pushing so hard, not because she wants to poke, but just because she wants to actually prevent her from getting poked. So this is the same situation right here. Let's see. Here, look at this matchup. Xerath Caitlyn, what did I tell him to do? Hey man, you are Vayne. You need to push hard. I tell you to not leash and push. And now, because he has priority, as you can see, priority means we have established more minions on our side than their minions. We have 3, they have 2. So now he can do this. He will never be able to win the Caitlyn lane like this if he doesn't get prio. And look what happens. Look, and here I tell him, keep pushing, man. You're not gonna get pushed in against them. And here, this is what happened. Look, Caitlyn Xerath, he has almost 30 farm on Vayne. Caitlyn has 19. So this is how you can win these matchups, just as a rule of thumb. But in your matchup, my man, you need to push, and after you push, you need to think about if you can poke them, or you need to think about if you can keep pushing. The thing is, you have Ezreal Bard, so you can poke them. It's not that hard. So you should get the prio, and then after you get the prio, you poke them. So how do you get the prio? The prio will depend on the lane, of course, that you play. For example, if you're first in the lane and you play against Alistar, Yasuo, how many auto attacks should Caitlyn do? Option number 1, 0. Option number 2, 5. Option number 3, 2. Caitlyn in this match. 2. Okay, does she need to get prio when she's first in the lane and they have Yasuo Alistar? How can they hit the wave?
Actually, yeah. No.
They get zoned anyways, right?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. Another example. Vapora Dark, Tristana, Challenger. Okay, you have... Okay, this one. He plays Tristana against Senna. Look what they do. This is Challenger 1500 LP. Look at them. Do they need to hit the wave? No. Why would Kai'Sa hit the wave? They can just zone level 1. Look. And it's Challenger 1.5k LP. Tristana has no counterplay because she lost in draft. And look at Kai'Sa. Lost it and zone. So the lane will... And now she's zoning. She's zoning. Another player will like push. Why? Why would you push? So here, in your matchup, it will depend on these two people, like how fast they can get the prio back. But if you get first in the lane and you play against a lane that can get prio, you don't push, so 0. If it was, of course, Jhin with, let's say, a champion that can easily push the wave like Soraka, because she's going to queue all of the minions, then you need to ask yourself, do I go 2 or do I go 3 or 4? So the easier it is for them to get the prio back, the more you push. Kai'Sa, she has Q. Same thing. You need to push the wave with 2 auto attacks minimum. So it will depend on what lane they have. If they have Kai'Sa Alistar, then 2 auto attacks is enough. But if they have Kai'Sa that has the Q that can get the priority back, and they also have karma, let's say, then you need to get 3 auto attacks. You see, so it just really depends on how fast can they get the pushback, how many abilities they have for the wave clear, and if they don't have too many, then you should go 1 auto attack on the minions or 0. But if they can get prio easily, 2 or 3 auto attacks is like priority. So in this case, they have Kalista Pike, so Pike can hit the minions theoretically to get them, and Kalista has the E, so you need to get to a minimum 2 auto attacks. Preferably I would do 3. So very important, very important. Never hit 1 minion only, because you're not trying to get on this minion 3 auto attacks or 4 auto attacks, then this minion is gonna die faster and you push towards them. The reason why you're here is not to push. The reason why you're here is to get prio, get control. I'm not saying push this wave into the tower. That strategy would be only good if you play a lane that is completely over.
Yeah.
So for example, if you play the Vayne Yuumi and to Caitlyn Senna, in that case I would push like a psycho and I will hit as much as possible.
Yeah.
But into Ezreal Bard against Kalista, it's winnable. It's a winnable matchup. So here, you need to go 2 to 3 auto attacks on different minions, because you're not trying to kill minions. So usually I like to do 1 on the melee, 1 on the other melee, and a must thing on the backline minions. Why do you think you have to hit the backline minions?
Not sure actually.
Yeah, let me show you. Do I have any AD carry here? Kaisa, okay. Let me show you. Very important. Yeah, so I can see why you're not doing damage per way. So it's mostly, as you can see, okay, we're gonna see, because this is wave management. This is still a subtle mistake compared to what's gonna happen later on. It's still like a small mistake.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Oh, okay. This is interesting. Okay, so fast forward. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what the back minions are gonna do when I auto attack them. Look at this. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
And you pull them. So here, same concept here. Look. Okay, the minions just aggroed already, so now it's not possible anymore. But if you do it in the first wave, right after the minions just hit once, like look now. Now, let's see. Just don't think this is gonna work. Let's see. Yeah, like usually if you do this in the first wave, they will aggro on you for like a second, right? Which is really good. So this is how you set up the minion level 1. Okay, let me see if I can reset game. Did it too much. Fast forward. Perfect. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen here. Look, I let the minions hit each other, and now, okay, they still kinda, okay, yeah, they hit only 1 minion. Oh, 1 second. So let's see. Fast forward. Okay, this should be good. Okay, they are so weird because you see they are like so stacked up. This is like really far. Okay, this is actually annoying. We just need to try to replicate a normal situation, because if the minions are not stacked up, all of the minions are gonna try to focus 1 minion, which is bad, because then this doesn't work. But the rule of thumb is that you always need to consider hitting the back minions. Yeah, I don't know why it's so weird. What is this minion doing? What? Look at this caster. What the heck?
Yeah.
Wow, this is insane. I don't know why this is happening. Yeah, let's see if it works here. Yes, you see that?
Yeah.
So in the first wave, it works really well. So this is how you set up the wave. 2 auto attacks on the melee, but different melee, and 1 auto attack on the back minions. Here you did something else. And then also, when they get in the lane, if you're first here, you need to Q them here. It's either you Q the minions for your passive, because it's important to have the 10% attack speed extra on your Ezreal passive, and you can stack it 5 times. You can use 1 Q on the minion if you want, or just Q on them because they just got in the lane. So you can just Q them. So here you played it very safe, and it was free. Look, if you stay here, you Q and you back off behind the minions, there is nothing they can do. So you're playing extremely safe here, and you Q the minions. The thing is, it wouldn't be inherently bad to Q the minions if you need the priority and you're pushing and you're using Q for the passive. But now let's be honest, this minion is 1 HP. You can just Q them, or if you really want to push, you can Q the back minions. But you see, we are too paranoid about missing the last hit, and you actually Q that. So the Q should be on them, unless you're trying to stack your passive. Like this is fine Q, because you're trying to stack your passive, and here they're trying to push you back, so you need to keep pushing here. If they hit the minions, you should also hit the minions like this. This Q is good. Nice, so you establish the priority. This is because you did not leash. And after you're doing that, This is very good. Try to poke. This is good. This is good. They have no hook. Be careful with the E here. This is extremely bad E. Because if they all in you, you lose very hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. But if Kalista goes on you right now 1v1 and Bard has no Q, she kills you. You do have exhaust, so it might be a bit close, but just wasting your E like this. Look at this. You have no Q, and even if you have Q and you chunk her just like this and she can turn on you and you have no abilities, how much cooldown does your E have?
30 seconds.
Exactly. So you can't just E in like this unless, okay, if she was this HP and you know that if you E you can consistently chunk her and you have the exhaust, I would try. But if you E into Kalista like this, she can turn on you. She can just kill you because she has so much DPS. So this was very greedy. And this is why you have a lot of dead ratio. You have like 6 per game, I saw. It's because you're like, we're not really playing based on the, like, we don't know the limits of the other champions. And now you're queuing the minions. So here you should stop queuing the minions because you're just wasting your mana. Look at this queues, you see? Like there's no reason to get the passive to push the wave because you already pushed the wave. So you're not trying to, you know, look at this queues. You can queue them. So once you get the pariah, you can actually queue them. If you want to get the pariah and it's close and Kalista can get the pariah back, it's not bad to use the Q on the minions to get your passive up. It's just you had the pariah, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minions. You have more minions than them, as you can see. They have less. You should be actually poking. Rule number 1, get the priority. After you do rule number 1, you poke. You poke. You actually use your Q to poke. But now, because you are, I think, uncomfortable on the champion, look, you're only using your Q. You see this? So this is why I say it's bad that you're playing a lot of champions because you're not playing so much the game. And now when you play Ezreal, every time when you want to last it, you're queuing. True, but you're wasting mana. So see, this is all look at this queue. This all comes down from I play too many champions kind of thing. And you see these queues. You have no mana. It's gonna be difficult to play. So how many attacks per wave do we need to take? Good. So we talked about your E. Obviously your E was holding you back a lot. And this is the, if you want to play Ezreal, you need to improve your E. For example, 1530, like this E. This is fine. W, Q. This E, Kalista, same thing, can just turn on you. So you're committing when there is no CC, reliable CC, like now you're Eing, but you don't know what's going on over the wall. So I would E if I see a big CC, let's say Bard Q hits, and I would walk up and hit my E, or maybe this guy ults and you hit your E. But if you're using E now, they can just turn on you. Jungle could have been here, enemy jungle. So you're using your E, you're so committed in a situation where you don't want to be committed. Look at you right now. That E was extremely greedy. Extremely greedy. And then he got the kill and then we went bot. Another situation. 1900. This E. Extremely greedy. Like now, you go on the Anivia. I wouldn't E now because she has the Q and you don't know what's going to be over the wall. I wouldn't E. I wouldn't E. Like this E, now you can just die. So it's extremely greedy. It's extremely greedy. You E, like this was the next E was the first good E here. This is a good E. Look, boop. Because she's so low that she can't do much when you E. She can't turn. Your teammates are close to you. And also you committing over the wall, you're safe. So this E was the first E. I wrote it down here. First good E in the game. Because no one can kill you. This was a good E. So we gotta, if you wanna play Ezreal, you gotta watch montages. Ezreal pro player what am I? Ezreal pro player montage. Very important. Look at this. Let's see what we have here. You can do Hankyu even though it's a bit too aggressive. Best Ezreal plays. You need to watch someone that has good mechanics. Also in team fights there are problems, but okay, let's see. Look how aggressive he plays here. Look at his Qs and how fast he's actually queuing. Look at his E's compared to your E. And you see how good, like look at him. He is, and now he knows his limits. So he knows his limits really well. This is what I need to do on Ezreal to do damage. To have very good mechanics. Let's see his E again. Look, he doesn't E, he doesn't E, he doesn't E, he doesn't E. He doesn't E, he doesn't E, he doesn't E. He just keeps it. Keeps it. Ults. He is now, last second. Tries to kite. He's so fast at kiting. He walks up because he knows Malphite has no ulti and now he is. the reason why he eat there is because, as you saw, after he hits his combo, if he is in, Malphite has no ulti, he knew because he probably used it last fight. And then Pantheon has this range for the W. So Pantheon can't reach to him. This is why he eat from here to here. But for him to be able to know that he should E in here, he should know the range of the Pantheon W, you see?
Yeah.
And then here it was unfortunate that the Samira was here. He flashed over the wall. Look at this. He is now, because he's safe. Same concept. Pantheon is very far away. He's safe. This was a good E. You need to watch like 100 of these montages so you can also get your E very good. Because this is the most important thing. Damage. But you can only do damage on Ezreal if you know how to use your E. And if you get better mechanically. Because you see, he's also really fast with his combos when he's kiting. And we are not yet. And then this kind of plays are a bit more aggressive, so it's a bit harder. But it's good to see like how aggressive they're playing. You need to watch Chinese and Korea because they are the most aggressive region. Like here, look at this. He doesn't E, he doesn't E, he doesn't E. You see? Really important. Conserve your E. Because when I saw you like, okay, you're just throwing your E like there is no tomorrow, like 30 seconds cooldown in the lane, I was like, wait, what is happening? Look how patient he is with the E. Now he flashes, very last second, and he walks up, never clicks back. Sana goes in, kiting. He has E here, and he knew his limits.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we need to watch a lot of montages, montages and Koreans. So the E usage, and of course there are also more E. I note here a lot of E, Q in the minions. You lost a lot of mana. At 3 minutes there is a play here. 3 minutes. Let's see. 340 pattern. So you have a pattern at 340. I think it's the one when you're walking up. Let's see. So Pyke gets hooked. They are winning extremely hard. He misses the hook. He walking up. Good. Okay, what should you be doing right now? With the abilities, sorry. Of course, don't E in, but with the Q and W.
The Pyke.
True.
Because he got bard stunned.
Yeah. Well, he got bard slowed right now. But it's easy to actually use the Q now because it's pretty close. Your Q range is like this, right? So if you Q now, where is he gonna dodge? Because it's hard to dodge into the wall, right? It's very difficult spot to be in. What is the worst thing that you think is you can do here, Del?
Just attack the minions.
Yes, look at this. It's even worse. You Q the minion here. You see this?
Yeah.
This is why we're not doing damage. It's because we're not entirely sure when we're actually training and when we're actually poking. And this is most likely because maybe we haven't played so many engagers. Because
I don't play much engage.
This makes total sense. So you play this makes total sense. Yeah, because if you're gonna play 10 games of Nautilus, 5 games of Blitzcrank, you'll have an AD carry, like you'll hook, you'll see your Ezreal is hitting the minions, the Q on the minions, and you'll be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Why is he? I'm trying to all in and he's queuing the minions. So the game sense, we need to play more engaged champions. Okay, so let me write it down. Okay. So engaged champs to also help you to play more mid lane, and then pro players montages, pro players Ezreal, pro players like support. Like what you can do is anything but playing Ezreal. Like you can watch other Ezreal players, or you can watch Nautilus or like engage supports to see how they play. So then you see how the support adapts to them. So here we just try to go, but didn't really work out because Ezreal is the easiest champ to do damage with.
Yeah.
So you have this pattern of hitting the minions too much. Okay, 420, let's see. He walks up, he tried to dodge, that's good. Try to go on this guy. Exhaust was a little bit late here. Should exhaust like now.
Yeah.
And then exhaust before you Q. So you can buy a bit more time. Then you backed off here. This is good. This is good. Try to Q. You could try to Q them. And then here you have your E. It was a bit unlucky, but you have your biscuit. So you should use your biscuit now. This is not bad that you're playing aggressive. You have PTA. You can easily do this with E. But you need to play safe. You need to eat this spike E. and this spike here.
Yeah.
So if you had mana, and then here you just flash. Because you see he's hitting you, just flash here and try to kill him after. So definitely, if we want to play Ezreal, we have basically. So we're not doing damage. If you watch your OPG, anyone is gonna tell you you're not doing damage, but that's not the problem. The reason why you're not doing damage is because one, we don't know the limits of our champion and their champion in the laning phase. So we don't know when we're supposed to trade and we're not supposed to trade. And number two, we're too slow mechanically. We gotta improve the mechanical, like using EZ, kiting. I'll show you in the later stages. Many cases you're Eing out, you're not even kiting, or you're too scared, or you're not entirely sure on where is the range where they can kill you. Like what's the that's like a big thing. Okay, 420. What was 420? Okay, that one with the E 700. Let's see what this was. Oh yes. Here you were asking me, should I follow? Should I follow? Well, now the wave is pushing into you, so you need to just take the minions. And then now Bard is like hovering. Okay, Hecarim is also there. We see the river, and right now they just engaged. You ask me, should I follow? Should I follow? What did I tell you?
Yeah, you should, because it's close.
True. So here you do have the minions though, so you're gonna lose the minions. The thing is, you need to use the distance rule. You have two rules when you make decisions to follow the jungle. Rule number one is, what do I lose? And you lose. We both know why you're gonna lose minions. Rule number two is, knowing that I lose what I lose, the distance between me and the fight, how close it is, and how reliable is it for me to get a kill there? Because if you can get a kill there, you can always give up the wave. So for example, if the fight is extremely close, your camera close, or pretty close, a little bit more than your camera, like this, you can consider giving up minions. Like now, the fight is there, giving up minions, move. If the fight is pretty far, this, or this, let's say they're fighting here, or here, or here, or here, you wouldn't do that. It's too far. I would push the wave first, and then I would look to follow after, or simply get plates if it's still too far. So the distance of the fight is really important. So here, it was a bit slow, but it's still follow. You gotta follow. You can't just let them die there. And then let's see your E. The E here, it wasn't that bad, because you saw that if you commit here, they're anyways gonna go on Hecarim, so there is an urgency for you to E. It's just now they can focus you, but you have your flash up. So this is fine. You E'd in, this is fine. And then we go on the lane, we don't want to stay with the Urgot. Okay, so the hover was good. 10-0-0 follow. Let's compare it with the other one. Okay, here, very bad. We should have followed here. Look at this. So you're staying in the lane. We don't know. Pyke is mid lane. And here, let's see what's gonna happen. Hecarim is top lane, so we're playing weak side. So we're just getting pushed in. This is normal. And then now, what should we be doing right now on the river? Look at the river. Look at the river. What should we be doing right now with this minimap?
They're looking over.
Oh, sorry?
Looking over to see.
True. And then what should we do? Based on what you see on the minimap, what can you tell about the positioning of people?
No, Callisto and Pyke are missing.
Okay, let's do it. Let's try to see it one more time. Okay, so Kalista is in the lane. Okay, Pyke was mid lane. Okay. See, so Anivia is walking up on the river. What should you be doing right now?
Hovering Bard.
True. Why?
So I can help him if he gets caught out, and like the wave's not in the lane yet.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Save time. You can also collapse this guy on the Anivia. We have Ryze. Look at this. Ryze. Hecarim is going mid lane. Bard is flanking. This is the best flank. Look at this. The worst thing that you can do is staying in the lane. Look at this. We can sandwich him. Look at this.
Yeah.
So we missed the opening. And then if Pyke was on the river, you over the wall. You're Ezreal. So it's fine. Even with Vayne, I would follow there because it was really safe. Because you have Bard with you. So if something happens, you have your friend here with you. So you can just follow him. So we didn't really follow much this game. And I said compare it with 11:30. And then you missed the kill there. And here you should constantly look at the fight. Constantly look at the fight. And just consider hovering. Like now, you should go. Even though you were a bit late, you should still try it.
Yeah.
Now Kalista was here and look at Kalista. Okay, she should follow instantly, Kalista. She followed pretty slow. So we both followed extremely slow. And then we should have just gone, not hit the minions. It was an urgency to get there. And even here, look at this. What abilities do this champion have, Anivia?
She has her big blizzard. She has the CC and the wall and the damaging ability.
So what is the play here? How do you play this? What do you do if you're in this situation? You didn't use anything. She's in the brush. She's low HP. What do you do?
No, back off because my teammates are up.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
sandwiched between the Pyke and the Callisto.
Yes. So how do you play this? Do you just E into the brush or?
Probably not.
Probably not, exactly, because she has the Q. She has the stun.
Yeah.
So in this case, personally, before I Q, so what is the threat here? What can they actually hit so they can kill you?
Maybe a Q.
Anivia
she
Q.
could like, yeah.
Yes, please.
And she could W behind me.
Yes, but you can E over it with these, so it's just a wall.
Yeah.
So in this case, right here, she jumped over the wall. First of all, I wouldn't use Q because she's in the brush. You don't have vision on her. Use the word, see where she is, and then you can WQ, kill her. You don't even need to E.
Yeah.
Like here you Q, then you back off. You should ward, you're so safe. If she Qs you, you know that the Q of Anivia, look at this. It's you have time to react to it. Look at this. It goes towards you.
Yeah.
It's like a ball that is throwing you. You have a lot of time to like walk up, auto attack her, and E out. So you see how safe we played here. Look at this. Look at your clicks. You're playing so safe, and the poor people. You should have been here right now. The poor people are fighting here. You wasted like 4 to 5 seconds, and we both know that in League of Legends, even 1 second can be huge. And you try to kill them here. And here we can win. Let's see what we're gonna do. So here you can theoretically flash in, but there is no way out. So you have to play it slow. This is fine. You flash out, you flash out, you flash out, like right now, fast. And then you can after the wall is gone, you can keep chasing them because your E is gonna come up and you can play from there. These plays are outplayable. I'm not concerned with this. This is a bit like this is if you can outplay this, you're master tier. But it's the fact that we're following extremely late, and you didn't see that it's an urgency there to follow, which was not good.
Yeah.
And then here I told you don't follow, push the wave. Why did I tell you in this case to not follow and to push the wave?
Because it's like way too far away.
Exactly.
By the time I get there, they'd probably already be dead.
So here you just push and maybe you follow after, maybe you consider doing it. So this is the distance rule. You really gotta respect the distance rule, and I wouldn't use E on the minions unless everyone is dead. Because if Kalista is in this brush and she jumps on you, you need to flash. And you're probably dead anyways, even with flash. So I wouldn't E the minions unless I know where Kalista, Pyke, and enemy jungle is. Yeah, and you were extremely confident this lane, the whole lane, with when Pyke walked up on you, you were not scared at all, and we played super aggressive. So I think it's mainly laney phase. It's also mid game, but laney phase is big, and I can see that laney phase is big also of your dead ratio 5, 6, 4.7 on the Zaya, and you don't really have a huge amount of kills, meaning that you're not actually getting yourself into aggressive fights. You're simply just playing safe, but then when you're playing aggressive, you're not following at all, or you're playing too aggressive. So it's a kind of weird play style. When you should be following something, you're backing off, and when you should back off, you're trying to follow. So it's a bit it's not good. Okay, then let's see when we group mid. We didn't group mid here, as you can see, because we wanted the bot tower to be gone. We said that you can group mid even before the bot tower is gone, but you doing it if you're forced. If Ryze is going there, he pings you, and you know someone is telling you to go there. Otherwise, you just played for the bot tower. So we play for the bot tower here. You push bot. You get a lot of time. Be careful with the E's on the minions again. You saw the Kalista mid lane in this case, so we could just push more. Again, it's good to use Shin here, to use Trinity. You recall instantly, and we go back to bot. The reason why we go back to bot is because the wave is coming into you. So now we have almost an item and a half. You push, and here you could move mid, or you can keep pushing. I would look mid lane to see what's going on. If it's a fight that is extremely easy, that is going to give you a double or a triple, you could consider going towards mid lane, because they are engaging and your tower is close to them, so you can most likely do something. Otherwise, if you're not sure, the fight is not as close as you think. So as you can see, it's not very close. So the tower is very, very low HP. So if you're not sure that you can get a double, the easiest decision is simply to push bot lane. But I would hover my camera there, I would look to see what's going on. And then he pushed, we decided to, and then here you shouldn't hover now, because there, I don't know if you saw, but you had a hesitation moment. There, like this. Like here you just, like you decided to push one more wave. Like it's either you follow after this wave or you don't follow at all. Like now you didn't follow, they just lost. You can't go and follow like right now. Let's see. I think you did it after this wave. Yes. Do you do it? Yeah. Yeah. You can't follow now. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. It's either you follow instantly or you don't follow at all and you get the tower. So this is like called macro rotations. Understanding when to rotate and understanding like exactly at what time to rotate. And then you take this, then you recall. Perfect. And now we went mid. And obviously as you go mid, you either need to send Rise bot, or when this wave is going to go so aggressive, when it's going to be here, or Kalista is pushing it, you can always go back to bot. So you need to still pay attention to the bot wave, because the deeper the game is, the more far the game is, the later the game is, the less you care about the wave. If you have 4 items right now, better Nashor is up, you don't care about the wave bot. But since Baron Nashor is not up, and you also don't have not even 2 items, going on bot lane won't keep you or hold you back from anything. So here, I said, hey, let's hover the heck at him. And then here I said, you said, oh, should I go bot? Should I go bot? Well, does this wave pressure your tower? No. I mean, okay, if it was a huge wave going to the tower right now, I agree with you. I would go bot. But no, look at the wave. It's like here, it's okay, you can say, okay, it's a bit, like it's not even big. We see it on the minimap, it's like 5 minions. So you can stay mid more, and if you see Kalista pushing this wave, after you hover mid for 5 seconds, you can always go back to bot. Unless the fight is happening mid, of course. So you don't need to go bot now, based on this wave. Look at the wave. You wanted to go bot for this wave? Okay, it's pushing into you, but it's so slow that you can go mid, fight, and go back to bot if you really wanted. So you need to go back to mid based on what is the wave. Like you see, you wanted to go bot there. No reason to go bot, because you can be useful in team fights. And imagine you're not here. It's gonna be a different fight. Gonna be a lot of a different fight. And then you stay mid. Awesome. Imagine your bot lane right here. Imagine you're chilling bot lane. Yeah. So you should stay with your teammates in this case, based on the wave bot lane. Then he pushed. Then I said recall. Then I said, okay, let's stay with him. Okay, I don't know what is 17 though. Ah, okay, when you went to mid lane, the hesitation. 20 is going back to bot based on the wave. 21. Okay, so here, let's see. Okay, we're going mid. We have 2 items officially. Kalista is pushing the wave bot, but again, she's not pressuring. She's only pressuring you to go bot if the wave is above this line. Like above, this is the middle of the lane line. Like if the wave is pushing into you hard, you should consider going bot. So now, Kalista is pushing. But the thing is, if Kalista is pushing, like for example, right now, Kalista is right here and she's pushing, I would follow. I would go bot. Because you're gonna lose the wave. The problem is something else. You should go bot because Kalista is pushing. The problem is that they are inside of a fight. We're not just gonna go bot.
Yeah.
You see? So it depends on how aggressive is Kalista and how much time you have to get to bot based on the wave, based on where is the wave. And if there is a fight going on or about to happen in like 2-3 seconds, yes, you can consider giving up the wave. Why? It's because Baron is up. So if you're killing this guy and start Nashor, Kalista will regret that she's bot. So you going bot here will depend on multiple factors. One is where is my wave and how many minions am I gonna get if I go bot. 2 is how much time does the wave needs to get to the tower. And 3, and most importantly, what are my teammates or the people around me doing? Because if they're engaging on the Anivia, you can't go bot. And like, this is what happened. Imagine you leave. Imagine you leave right now.
Yeah.
Very important. So this fight, look at this. Nice ulti. And then let's see the Q accuracy and everything. Nice Q. You have E. I wouldn't E now. Okay. Okay, get out of that, sure. And then you try to push mid. The thing is your teammates are chasing, so you can hover them a little bit. Like now you can hover them because they are low-key fighting. Look at them. They just portal and they are chasing. You can go mid, but the problem is that mid is really far, as you can see from you.
Yeah.
And they are chasing, so don't give them up. Keep going. Like now, keep going, because Ryze maybe is gonna flash. And then when the play is dead, like now, you just go back to mid.
Yeah.
Like for example, now when you see them going in, it would be very bad if they have a good chance to be able to get the CC on them. You should be able to follow them. Like now, look at this. What does the body language of Ryze tell you here? The body language.
He's gonna try and follow up.
Yeah, so you're clicking opposite. You see that? You're clicking towards mid lane. Yeah. And then here, same thing. They're both going in, but you're clicking far. Like you're like, okay, I don't want to follow this. Why? What's the alternative? Going for mid lane, but it's too far. And now the play is dead. Because, well, we both know that Ryze can't teleport. His W, you know the W range of him? Of the Ryze?
No, I don't.
Look at this. You know what his W does?
It's like root stun.
Yeah.
Or like, you know.
You stun them if you use your E. Well, you root them if you use your E. Your W is a slow, by the way. But if you use EW, it's a root.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how it works. Okay, good. So here the play is dead. You can go back to mid. But if they are still fighting or ready to get in the fight and they are able to fight, to start the fight, you can hover them. Once the play is over and you see Pyke doubling out, just leave them be. Okay, good. I think we had, like here, you wanted to recall because he had a lot of gold. We can't help the Pyke. You push mid lane. Personally, before I actually use the E out, I would look at the river. Because if Hecarim is like 1v9ing and you see... Okay, if he's 1v4, I would ignore 100%. But if he's fighting and they are low and you have a good chance to win that, I would consider going. The problem is that you didn't even look here. And you use your E, and then you're looking at Hecarim after. True, but what if they're all low? Hecarim is full HP and you need to follow there because you can get a triple. You would regret that you have no E. So you really need to be more conservative with your E and need to use your camera control more.
Yeah.
And then in this fight, I'll show you the mechanics. They were very... Like I don't think it's the mechanics that is the problem. Is that we don't understand the range. Like now, okay, let's see. So what is the combo here? What do you need to do here? The combo of like how you play this.
Probably like a good old angle or like QW.
Yeah, a QW.
Like WQ.
WQ, exactly. Why is the WQ better here?
So my Q can hit after the W's, hit one of them. They get more damage off.
Yeah, exactly. See, you just Q, then E. Okay, let's see the R. Good R, nice. Try to go on the Pyke, no problem. Here you should take the portal. No problem, this can happen. You were a bit, maybe unfocused. And then now you kill her, nice. Let's see the combo. Good auto attacks, good. Okay, what is the range of the... So what are the threats now? The things that can kill you?
Gragas.
True.
Could like dash in and...
What's the dash? How much range does he have?
Not too much. About like probably half that distance.
1, 2. So in this range, you can say between 1 or 2, or you can say half 1, or you can say... Okay, let me put 3 as well. So which do you think?
Probably like 2.
Perfect. So this is the range that I need to respect. But unless you're in the range, you shouldn't be scared. And anyways, you have your E. So even if he walks up and you're going to be like here, you can E out and you can dodge it. So now you shouldn't be scared of kiting. Look at this. Q. Look at his range. He E'd. Here, you shouldn't be scared. Look at this. Look how scared you are. What are the threats here? Because Pyke is over the wall. Gragas is here, he has no E, right? Kalista is Kalista, we know the range of Kalista, this is the auto attack range. Gragas has only Q, so maybe this range. They can't do anything, you should double Q right now. Back off, go. Q, go.
I think I was going to, but then I saw the Pyke fighting, so I thought I'd go help Bard, because if I didn't, he'd sandwich me after killing Bard, but yeah.
Yeah, because you have E and you have Flash. The best champion in the game to kite in these situations is Ezreal. And the second would be Zaya. Like, you want them to come in you, because you can get pentakill if they chase you. Because Pyke was dead anyway, Bard was dead anyways. So this is like a game sense thing.
Yeah.
Theoretically also, you shouldn't really... Like, even if you go on the Pyke here, he just killed himself. He's going towards you. And then even here, he should run and he's channeling his Q. He can definitely escape here. He's trying to go towards you. So this is like a big problem. That's why we're not doing damage. So we're not totally understanding the range of the champions. We need to play more ARAMs and we need to play other champions as well. Okay. Yeah, and then also this also happened 28 here with the Urgot. Here we just missed lots of Qs. You can go on the Urgot. And obviously he has his E. And his E is... Okay. Okay, 1... Okay, well, where do you think his E range is?
Probably kind of just behind where the wall opens up.
Here?
Yeah, just... I'd say like a bit behind the minions.
Here?
Yeah, like right there is...
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, look at this. And his E is knocking you up. Look at this. It's pretty... Yeah. It's not that much range though. But you need to respect it because if he knocks you up, he has a high chance to kill you. So now you should kite his E. So now you should have an imaginary circle on his E range. And it always stay out of range. Good, good. Okay, this clicking up is bad. You don't need to auto attack as Ezreal. You can just Q and back off. You see how close you are to him?
Yeah.
Really close. And you should also E a lot earlier to like dodge his E. So here you flash to like this place, you should never die. And you have a lot of plays like this, but we're not playing it good. Okay, good. So let's see what we learn for today.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive. Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.